Good morning, everyone. Welcome to United Unitarian Universalist Congregation. My name is Aaron Loy. I am your worship facilitator for today. Alex Chilson is providing music, and Dr. Diane Garrison is our guest speaker for today's service. Dr. Diane Garrison is a holistic psychologist of 35 plus years of practice. She is the mother to two beautiful, strong daughters and wife to our very own board member, Dennis Froh. Dr. Diane believes that thriving in our lives requires thriving in our inner lives. She loves to teach meditation and how to connect to one's intuition and inner wisdom. If this is your first time visiting or you are fairly new to the church, we are so glad that you are here. Please join us for coffee and conversation downstairs. After the service, we would love to get to know you. Additionally, if you haven't already done so, please fill out the visitor card and place it in the offering plate later in the service. This will enable us to better get to know you, serve you, and answer any questions that you may have about the congregation. If you have any children, please let us know also. We will collectively learn from a short story in just a few minutes, and we can direct you to our religious exploration and childcare options at that time. Finally, please remember to silence your phones to help us focus and be present in this space. Every Sunday, we formally mark the beginning of our service by lighting our chalice. Throughout history, the flaming chalice has been viewed as a symbol of religious freedom, a memorial of those who sacrificed their lives for religious liberty, and a reminder of our Christian roots of Unitarianism and Universalism. Please join me in reciting the words on our screen and in your order of service. May this flame kindle within us the warmth of compassion, the glow of love, the fire of commitment, and the light of truth. Here together we scatter seeds of spirit, service, and community.
Good morning, everyone. Our call to worship is a poem by Rosemary Wotola Tromer called Self-Compassion. It's like the scent of rain after a month of drought, the way it rises up and fills the lungs, quiets the body, and gentles the mind. That's what it's like when, after grasping and spinning and reaching and clenching, at last, exhausted with my own fear, I lay my hand on my own heart and see through my thoughts and practice loving what is beneath my palm. This frightened woman and the life that lives through her. Not a single promise I will be safe, but when I press my open hand into the beat of my anxious heart, what was dry becomes loamy. What was cracked becomes rich, and a faint sweetness tendrils through me like incense, soothing as a lullaby that opens in the dark.
Please rise in body or spirit as we sing hymn number 18, What Wondrous Love. I also invite our children to come up to the front for our time for all ages during the last verse of our song.
When I was sinking sing with thanks unto the end. I will sing.
Hello. Because the book is missing, so I have to read the slides. All right, one back. So this book is called I Am, a children's book for positive thinkers. So I have a question before we begin. Does it feel good to say nice things to others, to say to mom and dad, I love you, to tell your friend how special they are or how much fun you're having? Yeah, it feels good. What do you think it feels like if you tell yourself nice things? It might feel good, right? So this is kind of a call and response book, so there's going to be a phrase I will say, and then I'm going to ask you to repeat it after me, okay? I am happy. Okay, say it again louder.
I am happy.
There you go. Woo! We got a winner. I am joyful.
I am joyful.
Say it again.
I am joyful.
Beautiful. I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
Yes, you are. One more time. I am beautiful. I am healthy. I am healthy. Again. I am healthy. Always twice. I am thankful.
I am thankful.
Again.
I am thankful.
You can say it a little quieter, hon. I am peaceful.
I am peaceful.
Again.
I am peaceful.
Beautiful. I am smart.
I am smart.
Say it again.
I am smart.
And you do not have to get an A+ to say I am smart. I am creative.
I am creative.
I am creative.
I am creative.
I am determined.
I am determined.
I am determined.
I am determined.
I am positive.
I am positive.
I am positive.
I am positive.
All right. You did a very great job. So, how did that feel to say all those nice things to yourself? Feel good? Yeah. You might want to try doing it more often. All right. We're going to sing you guys out as you go to your classes.
Lifted up, love bless your way. Moonlight, starlight, guide your journey into peace and the brightness of day.
Well, good morning again. Last Sunday, Reverend Jim took us through a compassion reflection using the poetry of the great spiritual leader Thich Nhat Hanh. This week, I want to focus on the foundation of our compassion for others, the ability to have compassion for ourselves. The great meditation and mindfulness teacher Jack Kornfield has written, if your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. The funny thing is that in our Western, mind-body, patriarchal, pick-yourself-up-by-your-bootstraps culture, we were never taught the skill of self-compassion. Nor were our parents, our grandparents, or even their parents, all the way back. Instead, men were taught feelings were weaknesses and to focus on personal achievement. Slaying the dragon is what is rewarded. And women were taught that our purpose is to serve and care for others, and that focusing on our wants and needs was selfish. Self-sacrifice and selfless giving is what was rewarded. I heard a comedian recently say, "I was raised Catholic. We weren't allowed to like ourselves." These factors go against the natural learning, teaching, or even role modeling of self-compassion. Rather, we believe that self-compassion is weak, that it is self-indulgence or even self-pity. We fear we are letting ourselves off the hook when what we really need is harsh criticism and self-judgment to motivate ourselves to just change and pick ourselves up by our bootstraps and carry on. Unless, of course, you grew up in a Buddhist family where compassion for all things, including ourselves, is foundational. This religion and its practices is a great place for us to look for ideas on developing self-compassion. The Buddha said, "Hold yourself as a mother holds her beloved child." That is a beautiful visual, right? You can feel the tenderness, you can feel the love. Most of us don't do that. Now, I was once a person with little compassion for myself, even though I am trained as a psychologist. I was compassionate to others, but my relationship with myself was more judgmental, neglectful, feeling like I needed continually to whip myself into shape. Can any of you relate to this? Are there any other perfectionists out there? I was more comfortable looking at my problems through an intellectual lens, not through an opening of my heart. And this seemed to work for years until I burnt out and was in such pain and suffering that I opened up to the idea, I better start being kind to me. It's just physics, really. If all your compassion and care is moving outward and little nurturing is moving inward, your tank is going to run dry, and this equals burnout. Now, I was already teaching my clients to be kind to themselves, so it's remarkable that it took me basically falling apart to figure out I needed my own compassion and kindness. That just shows you how powerful cultural and personal programming is. Do you look at your own and others' challenges through an intellectual problem-solving lens? If you do, you are in very good company. But if you don't open the doors of your heart, as Thich Nhat Hanh taught us last week, to compassion for yourself and for others, you can easily fall into the traps of judgment, black and white thinking, and an us versus them tribalism. There is already too much of this in the world, and it can make one lose hope. Hope for yourself, hope for our community, hope for the future. Jesus, one of the wisest, most loving humans to have walked the earth, told us that the greatest of the commandments was, love God with your whole heart and love thy neighbor as thyself. love God, love yourself, love your neighbor. Makes sense, right? Well, we can fail to love our neighbor because no one taught us to love ourselves. Is it any wonder that all this hate and divisiveness is present in our culture? It's because it's present in the inner world of too many of our citizens. We reflect outward what's going on inward. Chew on this for a minute. We reflect outward what's going on inside of us. Self-compassion is an understandable way to begin to learn to love ourselves because we already know how to be compassionate towards others. We just need to switch the focus. So let's explore this. What is self-compassion? Self-compassion is an emotional response to our own suffering. It is a gentle and understanding reaction to our mishaps, mistakes, and painful life experiences. It is soft and calming. Self-compassion is about embracing our life experiences, whether positive or painful. If we believe everything happens for a reason, we can learn from even the toughest incidents. It is about accepting what is versus focusing on how we want things to be. Self-compassion is a recognition of our common humanity. Our imperfections and the things that go wrong in our life are all part of our shared human experience. Life has pain, and everyone experiences it. We are not uniquely flawed or the only one experiencing deep suffering. We are not alone. We are just being human. Self-compassion is also an act of mindfulness, a turning toward our painful emotions and a willingness to sit with them. Not stuff them, not cut them off. Sit with them. Self-compassion is a deliberate, conscious choice to observe with interest and curiosity how our emotions activate sensations in our body. A tightness in the chest, a boiling in the belly, a clenching of the jaw. And what information that gives to us. Self-compassion is heart-centered and tender. It is powerful and very personal. I like to visualize the self-compassion process as the loving parent in me nurturing the vulnerable child in me. And all this through my heart center. So I want to take you through a simple self-compassion practice called loving kindness from the Buddhist psychology tradition. Before we begin, though, I want to share a few caveats. It is a new concept, so your ego might want to resist it. Just be mindful and gentle with yourself. It's a new skill, so it just might feel clunky and fake as you practice this, if it is your first time. But just as it took lots of practice and lots of falling down before you could confidently ride a bike, it will take practice until self-compassion feels natural and normal. So let's try a short meditation. Aaron? If it feels comfortable to do so, close your eyes. Otherwise, just look downward. rest both feet on the ground. Focus inward now. Tune into your body by noticing the feel of your feet against the floor, your seat on the chair, your back against the backrest, your hands wherever they may be resting gently. And then bring your awareness to your breath, following the inhale, following the exhale. Let the breath get deep, like the ocean waves rolling in and rolling out. Just keep taking those wonderful, deep, rolling breaths. Now, allow yourself to think of something that is currently challenging you. Let it get nice and ripe in your mind. Now, see if you can find where the energy of this challenge is expressing itself in your body. Like be a big MRI machine from the top of your head to the tip of your toes. It could be anywhere, but often we feel it in the chest or the belly, the jaw, the neck. Just see if you can find it. If you can't, that's good too. And if you can find that energy, give it a rating, 1 to 10, 1 being nothing, and 10 being as bad as it can get. How intense is this energy? Now, if it feels comfortable to do so, try putting both your hands crossed over the center of your chest, like you're giving yourself a heart hug. And now repeat in your mind these simple phrases after I say them out loud. May I feel safe. May I feel peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept myself as I am. May I feel safe. May I feel peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept my life as it is. May I feel safe. May I feel peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept myself as I am. May I feel safe. May I feel peaceful. May I be kind to myself. May I accept myself and my life just as they are. Now take a deep breath in Let it go. See if you can find that challenge energy again and see if it has changed, if it has softened. Or just notice the energy within you and see if it has shifted. And then let's end with 3 deep and cleansing breaths in and out. In and out. One more time. In and out. And now open your eyes. And welcome back. You just practiced self-compassion. You just meditated. Now go on with your bad self. It really is that straightforward. If you give yourself just 5 minutes a day to practice some deep breathing and this mantra, you will go a long way in building a positive, loving relationship with yourself. Now, I have a handout I'll leave on the steps over here that has not 1 but 3 self-compassion mantras. So, self-compassion. You deserve it. The world needs you, and I believe in you. Namaste.
Please rise and body your spirit as we sing hymn number 100, I've Got Peace Like a River.
I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like my soul. I've got love like an ocean. Got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got pain like an arrow. I've got pain like an arrow in my soul.
I just want to say thanks to Diane for that message and meditation. I kind of personally wish we did that meditation at the beginning of each service because I don't know about you, but that felt really good for me. We're going to move into a time of sharing our joys and sorrows right now, our celebrations and struggles, for it's in our vulnerability that we experience true connection and compassion with and for each other. If you have something to share, please come forward to the microphone, tell us your name, what's on your mind, and as you do so, take a stone from the bowl on the left, and then when you are finished, place it in the bowl on the right with the water. There it will join the other stones and create ripples, carrying your concerns out to the wider community. I'd like to start with our first one this morning. For those of you who don't know, Jennifer is not here this morning. She has traveled to see her brother Keith, who is currently entered hospice. And if you guys could, for me, but more so for Jennifer, because I know that she is watching and listening right now, and for all the extended family, if we could maybe applaud to send them our love and prayers and thoughts. I think that'd be great.
I'm Pam, Jennifer's partner. I just wanted to say a few things. Keith developed diabetes at the age of 18 months. And both parents worked, so that left Jennifer, who was barely a year and a half older than him, to be his caregiver for essentially the rest of his life. So I send my love to her. Because I can't be there with her. The one thing I want to let you know about Keith, he had a very dry sense of humor, and I love the fact that he could sit down with anybody and discuss whatever subject without being super dynamic and trying to control the conversation. I think that was his biggest strength. Thank you.
I just want to thank Diane for her message today. It was so beautiful. It moved me so much. And I have a daughter-in-law going through some struggles, and particularly compassion for herself as she doesn't have. So I'm going to share this with her. I just want to thank Diane again for this.
Hi, I'm Gilles. A joy was really just to share about the concert we all got to enjoy last night with Alex. Just a plug and a pitch, you do get to hear a decent range of what this man can do, but when you get him sort of unboxed and unhinged, it's even more fun. So it is a great time. Thank you for it. And I will say, while often what is said up here kind of will pique my brain when I'm sitting there, or maybe catch up with me later on when I'm brushing my teeth or driving in the car, usually what I'm left with when I leave here is whatever this man has generated, or whoever is here. So thank you for that.
I'm Mary Beth, and first of all, many of us saw each other at the demonstrations a week ago, and that was very empowering. Some of you saw that in Chicago at Lakeview, I think like yesterday, ICE was coming in with their tear gas and the whole thing. Lakeview is a really nice neighborhood. I never lived there. I couldn't afford it, but my daughter does, and she did not see what was going on, but this is the joy. Later, the grammar school that's 2 blocks away gets out at a certain time. Everybody knows it, especially the people who take their dogs to the dog park. 50 adults went to the school when school was being dismissed to make sure there was coverage there for when the kids got out.
Tear gas kids. Huh? They tear gas kids. They did.
Now I place one last stone for all those joys and sorrows that remain unspoken, but in our hearts and minds. Let us carry all these into the days ahead. Please join in singing our response.
Walking with you is our prayer.
And in your order of service. Thank you to all of you who faithfully give through pledges, donations, time, and talent. We are forever grateful for your commitment and generosity to United. The morning offering will now be received.
Our closing words for today, a poem by Derek Walcott, Love After Love. The time will come when, with elation, you greet yourself arriving at your own door in your own mirror, and each will smile at the other's welcome and say, sit here, eat. You will love again the stranger who was yourself. Give wine, give bread, give back your heart to itself, to the stranger who has loved you all your life, whom you ignored for another, who knows you by heart. Take down the love letters from the bookshelf, the photographs, the desperate notes. Peel your own image from the mirror. Sit. Feast on your life.
As we now approach the end of our service, I'd like to thank everyone who made this service possible, and again invite you to join us downstairs in the fellowship hall afterward for coffee and conversation. We now mark the end of our communal gathering by extinguishing the chalice. Please join me in reciting the words on the screen and in your order of service. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community and the fire. These we carry in our hearts until we meet again. And now for a few announcements. There's just a couple this morning. First is Threads United this Wednesday at 1 p.m. See Marcia for more details about that. And a very important one, especially for those of us who still have clocks in our home. Next Sunday, daylight saving time ends, so clocks fall back 1 hour. I always have to remind myself that, so it particularly affects us next Sunday. And I believe we might have one final announcement. I believe maybe it was Dennis. Yep, one more announcement. Maybe.
Aaron's on? Yes, it is. So we had a work day yesterday outside on the property, and I just wanted to acknowledge everybody that was here. And if you helped out yesterday, would you please stand? I see Paul and Susan, I see Gilles, Stuart. Rusty's not here. Oh, Phyllis and Richard. And Rusty's not here, and Rick Blon is not here. 2, 4, 6, 7. That was it, the 9 of us. So, so it was just general stuff. It was a beautiful day until it started to sprinkle, although it was cloudy, and we got a lot done. If you would like an outside tour and you want to see what we got done, other than the great hill on the hillside over there, which is all now clean, the one that Susan takes care of most of the time, I'd be happy to, after coffee, to take you around the outside and show you what we did. But one last thing is, if anybody has any extra grass seed left at the end of the year and you have a bag and you want to donate it, we could use a couple of bags of grass seed to fill in some of the areas that we put topsoil in yesterday. So thank you very much, everybody.
I went for PBS for self-compassion. It's not that easy being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves, when I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold or something much more colorful like that. It's not that easy seems you blend in with so many other ordinary things, and people tend to pass you over 'cause you're not standing out like flashy sparkles on the water or stars in the sky. But green is the color of spring, and green can be cool and friendly like, and green can be big like an ocean, or important like a mountain, or tall like a tree. When green is all there is to be, it could make you wonder why, but wonder why. Wonder I am green and it'll do just fine. It's beautiful and I think it's what I want to be. Like a mountain or tall like a tree. When green is all there is to be, it could make you wonder why, oh wonder why, I wonder why. Wonder I am green and it'll do just fine. It's beautiful, and I think it's what I'm meant to be.